Okay, should be live now. Yeah, there it is, showing up on YouTube's and kind of. But there we go. Oh yeah, I was gonna do some stuff where I turned down Minecraft a bit because it was competing with my volume last time. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. We don't want spruce doors. Okay. So, in this village, we're going to be using Pale Garden and Cherry Grove trees, which pretty sure Pale Garden trees grow like this. I don't know if they go single. Bone meal. Okay, yeah. They are definitely like that. So we're gonna see what kind of what kind of biome I can make with this stuff. Or not biome, village. We're gonna get pale oak, probably just stripped. Now plank. Get all this. And then cherry wood, we'll probably use the stripped logs along with the door. And these, hopefully for some good decorating. And I'll get into adding stone later. I need to pull up my reference photos. There we go. Let's see. So we'll do like the first house will be a very basic one. I'm thinking like, just a basic villager house. We got his singular window, got his door. Did not want to do that, but that works. Let's actually do this. Sector building. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. I might, if possible, this is gonna take forever because I have to wait for wandering traders to give me these type of wood blocks. I could also go with some dark oak for those dark lines, but I don't know how well that's actually gonna go with this type of house. This doesn't need to be too tall, but this will be a 2-story house. If we build from reference, it has a window like this. I think I'll do the same thing I did on the bottom window. Just do that. That looks pretty good. And then but it also has like that going through it. And then it has let's also use dark oak for the roof. Hoping this looks good. Let's see, that's just the one wall. I think I might do a slab there. And it does have some weird thing up here, but I think I'll just do that then. That doesn't look too good. Let me... The roof. Maybe I could do something like this. Like that, maybe? And then... I could do this. I think, yeah, that looks kind of funky. We'll do this here. That looks kind of funky now too. So if we do this, I don't know how I'm feeling about these. I might have to make these trapdoors. Oh, that doesn't look good. Doesn't look good either. That doesn't look like the type of roof on these buildings, though. I think the dark oak is messing with me right there, so I think I'll lower it one level. Let's see how that goes. And then the rest of this can be white. That should. Now this looks kind of funny, so if I do this, that looks kind of funny too. Ooh, this is hard. Let's see. The roof kind of seems a bit thin. Let me bring it out a block and see how that looks. That looks better. Yeah, we'll just start building the rest of it and see how I feel later on. Also, I might just do this. Make it just a regular old window. Unless I get sand from the watering trade, I won't be able to do glass. So I think I'll just do this. Yeah, that looks good. Do that, and then I think I'll leave the blocks there too. I think that looks pretty good. Now let me shoot. I'll leave it there and see how I feel about that. Let's move on. So you don't really have a side profile of any of these houses, but from the looks of it, it's not going to be too difficult. This one's kind of a long boy. We can probably do something along the lines of this, just to get the basics done, and then we can do this that lines across as well. Okay, let's get a solid wall going there. That should be pretty good. Let's get a door right here. Get this going as well. I don't know if there needs to be a window back here, but it will be fine. We got this. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. The pink could also be what's throwing me off with these houses because, you know, they're medieval. They're kind of, you know, tan and brown, not in, you know, white and brown, white and red and all that. Don't really have any significant colors, but we'll see how this goes. And I've got to follow the trend here. I think I'm gonna add boxes like this. Yeah. There we go, that should be good. Yeah, this is starting to look better. Oh, I should look up interiors. I have no idea what the interior of these houses look like. Could be very important. Sure, I didn't set an hour timer. Guess I'll just go to like 8:40. Because it's currently 7:50 and I've already been streaming for a little bit. There's nothing too special on the roof of these. The one I'm designing after doesn't even really have a chimney. So it doesn't really need too much work. Let's see, that's all finished and stuff. That looks nice, actually. Let's see about... Oh, that looks way better. Still kind of thrown off. Maybe I need to do something like this. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's what it was missing. That looks way better. Oh, wow. That made all the difference in this house. And then I think on this side, since they're looking a little plain, I can just finish up these stripes. Ooh, nice. And at the front of the house, I guess it does continue straight all the way down, so yeah, that works really nice. It's not too bad on the inside either. Need to figure out a good floor design. Let's see, we're already using dark oak. Ooh, cherry planks. Because I want to use more cherry than just the frame and... Yeah, just the frame and the windows and the doors. I think this would be a good way to add more cherry to the space. Yeah, this is looking good. I think it's gonna suck because kind of just, you know, a little dead on the outside, but I think these doors are better because yeah, medieval maybe shoot. I don't want to add too many wood types, but I think spruce doors are literally the best medieval door. It doesn't match the rest of the house. What about oak doors? No, I think I'll have to use... Let's just stick with cherry. They're not too far off from the medieval doors. The medieval doors are kind of rounded. But, yeah, we'll just stick with this. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then a secondary floor. We use more cherry. Let's empty that and use cherry. These, the fences, fence gates. Let's see how this goes. And then maybe some pale for the stairs. Let's see, I think a good spot for the stairs is like right here. And then we can do this. And we can also... No, I don't really need a railing. So railing would get in the way of the window over here. Oh. No, that don't look nice. That don't either. Just stick with the cherry trapdoor. Okay. Let's see what to do up here. Okay, let's look up interior. Huh. Okay. It's not it's not too bad. I could probably mimic these. Yeah, I could probably do something with that. They do have chandelier. I will have iron, so I could use chains. Shoots even. I also will have access to lanterns. However, on their chandeliers, they use mostly candles and lanterns for their posts. So let's use torches, because I won't have access to candles. And these are more of the traditional candle anyway for chandeliers. You know, lights up this floor nicely. And then down here is pretty nicely lit until it gets dark. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do that. Did leave room so we could put candles in the windows. I think that'd be nice. Let's do their commands right. Time, set, night. Oh yeah. Oh, this looks nice. And then from the outside of the building, this should also look nice. Yeah. 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 This looks nice. I think, though, since it'll be partially hidden, I can do this and that. Yeah, it looks a little less weird. Less weird. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Okay, I'm liking this. This is a good first house. Alright, let's build a bit of a bigger house now. Using the same wood for the frame. There we go. We'll worry about windows later. Okay, bigger house, bigger house. We go back to here. Let's make... let's try that one. The other ones didn't start till about 3 high. This one's going to be a special case. Because it's going to look something like this. See, how does that look? Doesn't look too bad. This will definitely be that. Okay. Let's see. It keeps going. Kind of extends outward a bit on the side there. Won't be able to do that too well, so we'll actually just not do that. Well, actually, I might be able to do that. Do something like this. Yeah, let's see. And I can do that. How does this look on the outside? Not too crazy. Still just continuing with that type of pattern. This is ended up way too tall. Alright, let's just cut this down. See, I think that's probably good enough for this. It is still going up here, but it got way too thick at this height. But this is still there. This is still there. We can still do that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do a window there. See, now I need to worry about going this way. Probably a good few blocks. Yeah, that's good. Let's make sure my house isn't even real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Doesn't even have to go this way that much. Alright. Then 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. Well, that makes that even. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Outline of the house ready. Okay. And then even though it's like, oh yeah, no, okay, this one. We follow this one across the whole building. Oh shoot, I don't even have chat pulled up. I have no idea if anyone's watching me. I'm so bad. Liderp, oh, what am I doing? Oh shoot, oh, just now, ask what I'm doing. Crazy. I'm building medieval houses using the pale garden wood, cherry wood, and dark oak to make medieval houses for my super flat world. Um, and yeah. Wow, I can't believe it. I like instantly was like, oh, I should like check out my chat. To have my pop out chat going. Have my pop out chat just sitting right here. Nice. Okay, yeah, so this is the first house since you just got in here. I'm very proud of it. Didn't even take me that long, but it was a little challenging at the start. But yeah, I did it. Interior's not too bad. Very pink and white, so yeah, I've got some chandeliers up here, very simple ones for this type of house. You know, super nice interior. I looked up the interiors for this type of stuff. Because in my super flat world when I'm playing survival, I really want to update my village. I want not update. I want to like upgrade the village a bit. And so now I'm building a taller house. That one's the skinny one. And I really wanted to use these woods because I haven't found a good way to use these woods yet. So, strawberries and cream looking house. Yeah, you're right actually. Yeah. Ooh, you know what you said? It's like strawberry chocolate with whipped cream. Like strawberries dipped in chocolate, covered in whipped cream. That's actually sounds so good right now. Oh shoot, wrong. We're gonna have a double window right here. It's gonna be nice. And then the side of the house, kind of been just assuming that medieval houses are just solid on the sides because it's typically what you see. So they're mostly just solid on the sides with like a grid pattern like this that I could probably follow. Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good, not even. Shoot. This ain't gonna look too nice, but I could probably do this. Nah. I'm just gonna leave it. If you're hungry, go snack on something. I'm not gonna blame you. Anyway, how have you been? It's been so long since I've seen you. And yeah, my VR case is still signed with your little derp cat thing. Shoot, I actually think I should put the door there. You've been good? That's good. Also, holy, the delay is small. I used to have a delay of like 20 seconds, but you're answering me within seconds. This is dope. I don't know how I feel about this wall. Do you think the window should be like this or just like that? Um, yeah, so 3 by 2 or 2 by 2? While you're thinking on that, I'm gonna build this wall in. Let's see, how did it go? Now this is making me want to do it over here. Great, looks like I'm gonna have to do this throughout the whole house anyway. I don't know how I feel about this. This might not look good. I might have to do that. No, that don't look good. Let's try it like this and see how that goes. 3x2 window looked better. Okay. Get that going. Does look better, huh? It's more, a little more even. Are these... Let's see. Let's get this going. I don't know how I feel about that, because normally these don't get cut off by the windows. They kind of go around the windows. Let's get my trap doors going and see how this looks, because these lines aren't really messing with me. I'm not getting good vibes from them. Yeah, I don't think that looks good. I think it would look better if it was the 2x2. No. This line I think just needs to go away. And I think this doesn't just, now it looks kind of bare. Of course, okay. No one will know. Yes, they will. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine. Over here, shoot. It's gonna look kind of awkward, but maybe no one will pay attention to it. Only you will understand, dear viewer. Only you. You still watching me, bro? Yeah. Let's go. Been watching me since 7:52. That's dope. Let's see. And then this is also going to be some windows. Oh. I don't know if... Do you mean like right here? On the literal bottom? See how this goes? At least for the front, since the stripes look kind of off. Yeah, it's not doing too great. I think what I should do... I might need to make the front entrance wider. I think the front entrance might need to be something like this. And then, yeah, that does look better. However, this is a double door building design. I think this is going to make this house a little more wide, which I guess is the point. So maybe I should start with this. Let's extend this out. Let's see how this goes. Boop, 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 boop. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. Let's destroy this whole wall right here so I can extend it. Alright. Let's see. Now if we do this... It is 2 more blocks, so it should still be odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, odd. Odd numbers. You always build in odd numbers. Don't really know why, but you do. So, yeah, there's that. And then I think... Yeah, that window would look nice because... I can do this. Yeah. That looks pretty good, actually. Oh, time isn't moving. Oh, shoot, my computer just went into the freaking blue... The blue light filter mode. Okay, front of the house. we can get rid of that, because that doesn't line up when we can do this. Yeah, there we go. Oh. That side. I might need to extend it to this way as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just building for an hour since I still need to go to bed, so I'm building until 8:30, so I've already got like 20, or 8:40, so I've got 30 minutes left. Yeah, there we go. 2 more, just to make this look better. This actually won't be here anymore, because it's actually here. So let's do this. Bro, spamming 100. So how long have you been doing that? Let's see. Literally 3 seconds. Wow, so I noticed like almost immediately. Alright. Lightning quick. I'm already good at checking chat, bro. I'm already good at checking chat. I'm pro streamer over here. I'm pro streaming. Yo, hold on. Did you know, like Randy at all? Because I think we're mutual friends with someone. Or no, Blake. Blake. You know Blake. That's who you know. I just met Blake this year in culinary. Tall with like scruffy blonde hair. I noticed on Discord that you are a mutual friend of mine and his. Dude, he's been getting into Fortnite recently. He's been playing Fortnite on his Switch Lite, and me and him have the same color Switch Lite. He was my DM for D&D. He was a DM for D&D? He never told me that. I told him that I played D&D once before, but he never mentioned being a DM. There we go, that looks pretty good. Yep. I think so too. I think you did tell me stories about it. Anyway, this should be pretty good. That looks way more dark oak than the other walls, so I actually think I'll just leave it like that. That looks better for house aesthetic at least. Yo, I think by making this house bigger was the play. This definitely looks much nicer, don't you think? Shoot, this still has to be pink. There we go. Thank you. I try really hard. I really wanted to get into building, so I really took my survival world as a huge excuse to practice building for it. My survival super flat, because I've been trying to find a good way to just get into Minecraft. And so I think... Oh, shoot, come on. Playing super flat is going to be amazing. I'm going to work out. Now, what do you think, Little Derp? Do you think that there should be a window above this, or should I just leave it? Because, gotta remember the dark oak goes there like that. thinking probably should just leave it. But build techniques you picked up over Discord, that'd be dope. Maybe make that a balcony. Medieval buildings, I don't think they had balconies, did they? Let me look at some more photos. Uh oh, some of them do. They're very small balconies too. So that this could actually work if we just put. Shoot, I lost the image. Right there, right there. Yeah. I could just put a door like right there, and get. This is gonna look actually pretty cool. We get pale trap doors because their balconies are also really thin. And then I think with this, yeah, we can then use cherry like this. Trapdoors is the railing? Nah, I think fences would be better for this, or at least, well, actually, no, yeah, fences I think would be better because of how they structured it. So, like, medieval buildings, they kind of got it built like this, almost. And then it just connects to the roof, and the roof, like, goes up into it. So I think I could probably actually do something like this. And then... Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. This is exactly how it looks like in the photo of mine. It does actually, yeah. And these other ones, I think they have supports like underneath, kind of like... But since I use trapdoors, I can't really put supports underneath. But yeah, this looks... I think that looks pretty good. I might have to change it out for dark oak trapdoors, though. Let's see how dark oak goes. Let's see, what do you prefer? Chocolate bar, Hershey's bar, or pale oak trapdoor? What do you think looks better? I kind of like the dark oak more, but I don't know. Dark oak, yeah. I'm gonna try switching out this for pale. See how that looks. Oh, and yeah, no, pale looks way better. I think I'll keep it like that. Yeah, I think I'll keep the pale like that. Okay. Let's build the rest of this house now. Ooh, I could... Let's see, how am I gonna do the floor here? Second floor. But the... Ooh. There we go. Yeah, get the doors later. And then, with the house design I'm going for, this is kind of what it looks like. Let's see, how does that work? For now, I'll use these. Oh yeah, I think it works like that? Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. No. Yeah. I don't have a side profile of this house. We'll just go like this and see how that goes. I think this will look fine. Yeah, I don't have a back of this house. Shoot. Let's see. However, this is too wide, so it should be fine. There you go. Could do that. I'm not really running out of space for a staircase. I could easily just put one like right here. I'm just like, I feel like the back on the second floor needs another, like a window. But a window that's floor level, I think that doesn't happen often in medieval houses. So I might have to just do another balcony back here. Because the back of this house is going to look pretty empty. Ooh. Yeah, this will be fine. Right? Hang on, how is it working over here? Oh, it's not overhanging. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this. See how that goes. Who knows? Maybe I'll just keep streaming till 9 since I got someone watching. I was kind of expecting to get more houses done, so who knows? Oh shoot, this isn't going to be like that. This is going to be like this. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Uh okay. I think this corner is going to have to be like this. Yes, exactly. However, over here is just going to be straight up. Then we can follow the trend and do this. Yep. Okay. Just put a slab there. Do this. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. Yeah, and then it kind of goes in with the balcony too. This is dude. You suggesting the balcony was amazing. You could do a 2x2 window, but make the second row on the outside of the house a garden box-like thing. Oh, shoot. Kind of wish you were here in the world with me so you can give me an example of that, because I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. So you're saying right here, most likely, because that's where I want it, really. Shoot. Okay. So the glass itself will actually just be this, is kind of what you're saying. And then below it could be like kind of a garden box thing. So actually, these trapdoors will need to be on the inside. So let me get some dirt, because dirt would look better for this. We do this, we get probably dark oak trapdoors. And then what I could do is, flower. Poppy, no, yellow. I don't know what the yellow flower is called. Ooh, natural blocks. Let's look for the flowers. Here's some flowers. The dandelion. I think the dandelion looks good, or should I get other flowers? Like maybe some blue ones would look better because of the colors I'm using. I don't know. I think that would look pretty nice. That does look nice. It kind of looks a bit clunky in the sense of it's a bit big, but it works. Try the fern. The fern? Ah, oh, dude. I know I can get the fern from the Wandering Trader, but like how am I supposed to get that? Fern. I don't like that one. I mean, it's whatever. The fern does look pretty nice, but would they just be having... I guess they would, wouldn't they? Alright, yeah. We'll see how that... We'll just do that. Let's finish the roof. And I'll come back to that later, just in case I get, like, a better idea or something. I do like the garden box thing. Oh, shoot. This was supposed to go higher. This house has kind of gotten too tall over here. I'm pretty sure it will work fine, though, if I just continue doing it like this. This should look fine anyway. Oh my gosh. And then just use this. Cool. Does look kind of weird, but it works. It works in the sense of I could probably do one of those medieval houses where they have like another building attached to it, like right there. But I'll save that for another time. Let's just finish this out. Go inside. Very spacious. Very spacious. Let me clear the inventory. You could also just use a pot and sapling to make it look like a fern. Pot and a sapling, it might... Yeah, that would be a good fern replacement. It might get too tall. Actually, that looks really good. A blacksmith forge next to it? Oh, I could totally just build a classic blacksmithing building. And even use cobblestone too. That actually looks really nice though. The saplings in the pot, that looks nice. Let's see. Should it be like, should the walls be literally connected, or should it be like a hallway split to the blacksmith? I'm thinking probably just a flat connection to the building. And maybe doing a classic one wouldn't actually be good. Maybe I should still use these wood types. Let's see, I could probably put the door like right here. Oh shoot, yeah, there, that, I can't believe I almost forgot about that. Try mixing blackstone and stone bricks. Freaking blackstone and stone bricks. That would mean for these houses, I mean, I'd probably have access to the nether by the time I get all three of these wood types anyway, but like, that means I have to go to the nether. The nether. Okay, blackstone. And then you said, what? And stone bricks. Okay. I see what you're doing. I'll get the iron bars last. Okay. And then a flat connection. Okay. Let's start by lining up with this. And it won't go too high. Probably about here's good. And I think it will just connect to the back of the building. So actually, I won't put that there. Don't worry, I will be able to get access to the nether. All I need to do is find one blacksmith at a village, And I do have lava converts to source turned on. So once I find one blacksmith, I'll have infinite lava. Because lava converts to source is a thing now, and I love it. Let's see. Okay. How should I try this? Should I use the stone bricks as the outline and the black stone as the filling? Actually, yeah, that's probably the best thing I could do. Let's see. Probably going out about here would be good. Oh, wrong block. Could do a simple get in right here. Use this just a little staircase there, because this guy will need some floor to work with. And I'm thinking, should it be an open forge or a closed forge? Alright, kind of already doing that-ish. But I have another idea for what you were saying. So let's get stair. Stone brick stair. Here we go. Like that. Yeah. Ooh, yes, like this. Perfect. And we can do another 3 over here. Closed back wall? Yes, yes, exactly. So I did actually have an idea to do something like this. See, that I think looks good. Uh... No, that doesn't look good. Hmm. Yeah, it actually does look pretty good. Ooh, I should make this one more taller. Let's see, the exposed left wall can be built at an angle to kind of make a ramp up from the floor to the fully closed back wall. What do you mean by that? Do you mean like, let's see, something like that almost? I don't know how that, I probably could be completely misinterpreting this. Built at an angle. Okay, do you mean like a going up angle or like a going diagonal angle? Okay, DME reference is a good idea. I'm gonna finish making this taller. First one? Okay. So an upwards angle, like that, so... Is that all you mean then? Like, just like that then? Also, let me do this. Actually, this would look pretty good. Top, I don't know if I like, so I think I'll just do that. That will look, yeah, it looks fine. Actually, looking at it from the inside, this looks pretty good too. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Use the stairs to make the ramp smoother. Should I shorten it? I should shorten it a block. Like that? That does look pretty cool from the inside. And then maybe I should make all this ramps. So you can come up from anywhere. And then same over here. This actually looks really good. And then I was thinking the lava in here with iron bars on the edges. Oops. Like that. And probably like that as well. That looks pretty good. Could probably also do that. Yeah, like that. That's awesome. Don't like that this doesn't connect because that's a staircase. Does that still look good? Using a block there? I'm pretty sure that still looks good. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and then we can just put a simple lantern in the corner for lights. Like this for when it's dark. And we can do the same up here. We can just put a lantern right there. Yeah, this is looking real nice. And the blackstone floor was a good idea. Let me see. Is there cracked blackstone? There's... Ooh. Ooh, actually... Let me see. So this does look good. But deep slate might look better. Because it's more of a gray. And I do have access to deep slate. Because it is technically a modified super flat. I have 10 layers of stone and 10 layers of deep slate in my world. I think it's either 10 layers of stone and deep slate or 20 layers of stone and deep slate. But I have this. So that looks pretty good too. And I think I'll keep the black stone up there since it will be kind of like smoke from the lava. I think this looks really nice. Okay, need to start working on the interior again. Cherry, blossom, ice, tea. See, that goes there. That goes there. No, that won't go there. We'll do that. There we go. And then cherry. We can actually do a pale door here because I think that would look nice. And we could do it like this. Yes. Yes, there we go. Okay. And then cherry wood. Dude, building this village is going to take so long because not only does it take really long for the wandering trader to spawn, but it's such a low chance he'll have the sapling you want. Like, by the time I actually get to building these villages, I might already have every wood type before I even get all the wood types for this. Not to mention, for the dark oak and the pale oak, I have to get 4 of each sapling to get 1 tree. Put signs under the lava and then put campfires under the signs to make the lava actually smoke. Ah, I do like that. I do like that. I do like that a lot. I can just use regular oak signs as well. There we go. And then since there's a roof, I don't need to worry about doing the whole hay bale thing to make them... don't have to worry about hay bales. Because the smoke's only gonna go... That looks pretty nice. It looks really good, thanks. That's a good idea. And then the second floor. Easily just put a simple staircase right here. Actually, staircase is going to be pale stairs. No, that won't be like that. It would be like this. Yes. Okay. Shoot. Okay, that should still be good. Okay, yep, that still works. Okay, and then perfect. And then using a chain torch. Could easily do a 4-way chandelier here. Actually make it look like that, because that would look nicer. Aha, that's the upstairs lit. And now the downstairs. Shoot. I think I can still use, I can use the lanterns in the windows. Okay, and then time set night. There we go. Yeah, the house is pretty nice and lit. Can put one there. Got the balconies nice and lit as well. This corner's kind of sad. Do that. Lanterns fix everything, guys. Now I need to get doors. Have you seen the Minecraft movie? Little Derp, because it is a good one. It's better than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Wow, I know I said I wanted to make a bigger house, but like, that was just way bigger. And it, oh shoot, not done, because blacksmith, you know, he needs his anvil. Probably put it like right here. And then a grind stone. Probably about like here, maybe? No. Swap them, and then we put the grindstone like this. Maybe the anvil more like right here. And then we can get some barrels going. For like all his materials and stuff. Backhands the part would check like backhands a knife from a walking pig. Do you not know what they're called? They're called piglins. And also, did you get the part where he called the pig a legend early on in the movie? And yeah, I think this is pretty good. No, I know what they're called. I'm using generic names for the joke. Oh, and then yeah, Technoblade. All right, Village Blacksmith. Good thing for the. I like the sign placement. I think that's awesome. Yeah, no, this is great. I never thought that I'd actually be upgrading a village. So far, these two houses look pretty nice. It is like 8:40, so I have been building for an hour. I was just hoping to get more done than just this. Just this. It took me an hour to build 2 houses. It only took me like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes to build this one. And then like 50 minutes to build this one. Jeez. Let's see. And then there was still some other house designs I wanted to build. Gotta make some merchant stalls. I could probably make one of those real quick since it's not 9 o'clock yet. What should the primary wood be for the merchant stall? It's either pale oak or cherry. Maybe spruce with dark oak accents? Well, remember, it does have to fit with the village theme, which is, you know, pink, white, and dark oak. Also, gotta remember, I might not get spruce after these wood types for a long time from the Wandering Trader, or it could be the first wood type I get. I never know. Alright, super flat. Maybe do pale oak. Pale oak is the main. Okay. I have an idea in my head already for this. We're going to do something along the lines. It's going to be kind of a large merchant stall, but I do have a good idea. No. Yeah, no, this should be fine. Okay, do. Yes. You're 100% right. You are 100%. I didn't even plan it like that. That's just how it ended up going. That being said, including dark oak is going to be a challenge. But I would love to do it. Oh, actually, let me do dark oak stairs here. I actually have no reference for these. Oh shoot, there we go. I have no reference for these from medieval, so I think I'll have to do some looking up. Medieval merchant stands. Medieval merchant stand. Oh, they're very simple. Okay. Okay, never mind. This is not... I basically expanded upon the regular village one. But what I should do... Dark oak, cherry checkered roof? Yeah. I actually have an idea. So they use color as kind of like a cloth around their stands, and their stands are very simple. So let's see. I could definitely do... Shoot. It's not really a good table block. I can't really use anything for tables. Shoot. Very, very simple stands. Let's get blocks going. Get blocks going. We get some stand, some support, and then we go back a whole block and add more support here. Connect the support. And then what I can do is the back wall is like storage-ish. So I can probably do something along the lines of this. And then, very simple roof design to connect it all together. No, not spruce. Dark. I'm so used to building in spruce. Spruce is like the absolute favorite wood type for me. Boom. Easy. Easy merchant stand. Let me do this instead. And then back here, we can do slabs on top and then stairs in the back as well. Boom. This is a medieval merchant stand with storage and everything. And I think this works perfectly. Especially because if I get some trap doors for a little more decoration, I just do this. And then on the back side, I can do that as well. There's so much of every wood type, dude. Trap doors, dude. Just for 2 trap doors, you need 6 wood planks, dude. Yeah, for 2 of these, you need as much wood that can to make 3 of these. It freaking not balanced at all. They need to change up this recipe. They need to change it so that way you can get at least 4 from 6 planks. If they wanted it to be accurate, you'd have to get 1 trapdoor for each plank. If they wanted to be accurate with the recipe with doors. So that'd be 6 trapdoors for the recipe. Yeah, it is stupid. Like, let's get a crafting table. Look at that. Oh, hang on, it did that weird. Freaking... Look at that. 6 for 2. It is so stupid. Anyway, I think this merchant stand looks nice, and there are varieties of merchant stands. So let's see about making another one. Got 8 minutes to make another one. Let's see. They're not a pixel thick, dude. If they were a pixel thick, they'd be so thin. Like, that right there is a pixel. Trapdoors are 3 pixels thick. So you'd get 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is 1 extra pixel, but each plank would give you 5 trapdoors. But you also got to remember, trapdoors are a little more compressed, so they can, you know, actually work well for both support and withstanding other things. Trapdoors have always been this thick, though. They've never been 1 pixel thick. Anyway, need to make another stand. Stand? No, stand. See, how are these working out? Alright, let's see. Show more. Aha. Classic. If only you could still dye water, dude. It'd make awesome colors for a fruit stand. You can't dye water anymore. But I can still do something similar. Let me get pale staircases for this one. Yeah, we'll do the classic 4 blocks. They did get smoother, but I'm pretty sure Minecraft has always been 16 by 16, hasn't it? They just got more detailed. Do a similar style here. Okay. But this one's not going to be as complicated. Because these ones will be like this. So it's basically similar, but that's because most of these are similar. Except will be like this. And like this. That. Let's go up one more like this. Nope. There we go. And then I have invisible item frames. Yeah, that works good. It might just be Bedrock thing, but like I'm pretty sure Bedrock doesn't even have it either. Like they don't have it anymore. Why can't I spell cauldron? There it is. Because I'm weird. Let's get red dye. Nope, that's not what I want. Yeah, you can't dye water anymore. And then if you take leather armor and you dye it red, come on. You can still wash it, and it does get rid of it, and it does take away some water, but the water doesn't change color anymore. So, and I'm pretty sure Bedrock Edition doesn't have it anymore. There's these two stands, looking pretty nice. And then there's also like a traveling merchant design, which I'll make for basically Wandering Trader-esque someday, but for now this is what I've got for this. And it's about 9 o'clock, so I think this is where I'll end off this stream for today, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe the day after, who knows. But I need to start getting sleep for school, because I got school tomorrow. Yeah, I started this a long time ago. Don't think I'm gonna finish it, but I was going to build a massive castle. Don't think I'm gonna finish it, though. Yeah, anyway. Good night to my one viewer. I'm pretty sure you're the only one I had throughout... Yeah, the only streamer I had throughout the entire stream. Thanks for watching. Stream's over. Go to bed.